Well, we have great relationships, not good relationships, great relationships. You've seen, they've shared, not just me, some of the recent meetings we've had with the ambassador to Germany, ambassador to UK, to the premier just 48 hours ago, the premier of British Columbia. Those are just three recent examples. That doesn't even include all the other private conversations I've had that we're respecting the privacy. All the outreach, the MOUs that people are looking to see if we can update the relationships they're trying to maintain. And the imperative, they want to know that we're a stable partner. They want to know we're not going to turn their back as this administration's turned their back on our allies. And they want to know that we're going to continue to have their back as it relates to addressing the anxiety and uncertainty, particularly as it relates to their making a case. And I find this interesting. Making a case that we don't even need to make, but they're making, that California is not this administration in terms of policy in context of retaliatory tariffs. Now, I have no authority in terms of international trade. I recognize the limitations. That said, during the governor's office of business, we created an international arm. We've been very proactive, very aggressive. Lieutenant governor has been a leader and point person in that respect. And so we're building on that work and we're building on those relationships. And we have lined up many, many subsequent meetings. And I think the Visit California announcement we made 48 hours ago is indicative of the kind of proactive work we'll be doing to reach out to our trading partners and make the case that California has their back, and we want them back visiting the state. We want them continuing to trade with the state. We want to continue to maintain our dominance. By the way, I haven't even brought up the port of LA, the port of Long Beach, and the fact that 40% of the goods movement in this country comes through those two ports. I haven't even brought up the pizza shops and the coffee shops that are disproportionately dependent on that trade every single day. I mean, this is not even complicated. The impacts of small businesses that cannot pass along these increased costs, that are losing customers. The impacts, and I don't want to speak for Chris and others, but the impacts already on the lack of investment. Any business person, small or large, uncertainty is the number one enemy. Just give us certainty. The one certainty that is the only certainty we have is uncertainty. That literally on a whim, day to day, hour to hour phone call from a donor to a phone call from another donor, that there will be a waiver. There will be an exemption. I mean, from free capitalism to crony capitalism, just like that. Corruption? This is the personification of corruption. I appreciate the press. You chase this for a living. This is smash mouth in your face. Every minute of every day, every hour, and you know it. You've seen it. How in the hell are we sitting by and allowing this to happen? So again, that's the why, and that's what we are pushing back against in this lawsuit.